let's see that load in. Let's see your figurine. Should load in just a second. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that, Nix. My victory pose for my hand. So now if I do a victory pose, now I will have happy blend shape.
However, if I swipe my hand like this, it's now red. If I swipe it up, it's white again. Swipe it up again, blue. Swipe it down, white again. Swipe it to
We have theta, beta, alpha, delta, gamma.
And when it's in this mode, I hit primary and brings up the sword here. And if I glide it across the collider, it creates these nice particle trails.
Woo! Excellent.
The heck,
No.
Anna?
There's no next
No,
here.
Where is next?
Where's next?
I don't know. I was asking.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Is this thing on?
What are you doing?
Hi, next.
Hey everyone.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
viewing through a screen.
Wow.
Awful.
Screenception.
Welcome to today's stream, everyone. This is a very special one because we are going to be showing off some gadgets and systems today. Okay, so to give some introductions, we have right over here. Oh, let me just turn this thing. Yeah, there you go. This is Shark Mirror. Woo! Yeah, Shark Mirror. Woo.
Hi.
We also have my arm bearer, which is Electro, right there. When you get in the camera.
Me! That's me!
Oh my gosh. Okay. And then we also have Aegis right over here. Hello there, Aegis. Yeah, that's Aegis. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. And then where is Nyx at? Do we have Nyx here? This is also Nyx. Hello, Nyx. Wave to the camera.
Hi.
Okay. Well, I don't think I can do the whole entire stream like this, so I'm just going to hop on back out. There we go.
The screen was so real, it's like it's 3D.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Whoa.
You don't need no glasses either.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
And this
wait,
device that I was using was made out by one of our community members, Orange. They did a great job with this. A very fun item.
Point that out.
So our first gadget that we are showing off, I'm sure many of you have seen this one before. This is our figurine generator. This allows you to create figurines in real time and also be able to export them and have them to share with friends, so you can do that. And look, we already have a volunteer. We got Nyx right here. And how this system works is if you go to the figurine generator, you can click on the generate button. There's also a mirror for you if you need to see yourself.
And you can toggle the base on and off, of course.
Yep. So right now it's counting down. And they're dabbing. Okay. Thank you, Nyx.
I'm glad I'm not here.
Let's see that load in. Let's see your figurine. Should load in just a second. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that, Nyx. So we got a figurine of them. I wonder how it would be like if you're using it there, Electro. I wonder if you even can.
Oh my god.
It grabs the user root, if I remember correctly, how we made it.
Yeah, so
it should
it'll-
work fine. It's just gonna be Electro, not in the machine.
Let's go. Well, no, because I'm parented to the machine. So...
But it takes your
Let's try
user
it.
root.
Right.
It's inside you.
Where is it?
It's just
Oh, it's in the, it's in the screen. It's in the thing. I can't.
Oh, it is inside of it. Well,
There it
I
is.
guess it's in cyberspace twice. And to give a realm of credits also for this thing, Orange was the creator of this. If ever you want to find this, this is going to be inside of Orange's share folder. This is their public folder. So our next thing that we're going to be showing is created by U-rhenium. This is the user info list. This allows users to see their name for whoever is in a session, their frames per second, their ping, queued messages, upload speed, download speed, and their local time. This is also created by U-rhenium, and I'm going to be showing this off because I think this is a very awesome gadget. It's made up actually by U-rhenium and Kazoo. So this is the Avatar Expression Editor. So how I can show this off, it's very simple. for this system, I can just click on Setup and select your avatar. So I'm going to do that. And now it has my name right there, Nexolin. And I can select my slot. Right now I'm going to select my face. And I have all these different blend shapes that I can have to be active on my hand. So it's as simple as, let's say if I want the happy one, you can see I'm dragging and grabbing that happy blend shape, and I'm going to be putting that on, let's say, my victory pose for my hand. So now if I do a victory pose, now I will have happy blend shape, and that's how easy it is, and you just save your avatar with what you would want. So you can see how this avatar expression editor is really an amazing and awesome gadget that users can just spawn out and then add on different blend shape gestures through the character's hand. So pretty nice. But again, this avatar expression editor is made out by Rhenium and Kazoo, and if you would like their public folder, it would be inside of Rhenium's public. And next one that we're going to be showing off here, I would actually love to have a volunteer for this one. We have the Artie's Avatar Poser Installer, which is located inside of Artie's public. So yeah, this is an Avatar Poser Installer system. The system allows you to move your legs and hips around manually, as well as save the presets poses for later use. So why don't you click on that there, Aegis? Let me get this a little bit closer on the stream so they can see it. So now we have this grab and drop the following texts to their destination by using the grab/grip button. So you're going to grab right there, Aegis, and drop it right down over. There you go. Keep going.
Oh, that's
good.
good.
Yep, and then hit continue.
Context menu install root. Well, at that point, you'll need a dev tool. Go to my folder here. Find my context menu here, and then the system install. I'll put it under avatar functions.
Cool.
I'll keep that. Yeah.
And there we go.
Oh.
They now have it onto their character, and they should have it on their hand menu. So they have the avatar poser right there. Yep, and you can...
Right now the posing is off. When I turn it on, now I am contorted. But you can see these, right?
Yep.
The visuals. Okay, so it is visible to others by default, so I can just set myself roughly to what I'm doing right now, which is sitting down in a chair.
And there we go. And right over here we have Made Out by U-ukilop. We have a Yuki's component searcher and proto-flux searcher. So I'm sure a lot of the times people, they come inside of here and they're like, where can I find a specific node? Where can I find a specific thing? They always go back and forth trying to locate and trying to find that. This searcher actually helps people very much to where they can find a component underneath the hierarchy and they can get to what they need to quickly. So this is a very, very important tool, and you can actually locate this inside of U-ukilop's public folder. So thank you, U-ukilop, for this. I will type in smooth under protoflux searcher. And we can see that we have a smooth lerp right here, and that would be under runtimes, execution, nodes, Flux engine, math. So that should be underneath the math one for nodes. And that's where you could locate it. So really an amazing gadget. I love this, made out and created by U-ukilop, as well as another thing made out together by Irix and U-ukilop, which is right over here, is common installers that we have for our floppy disk installers. So I'm sure many Resonite folk have seen these before. These are different settings, and people have also even remixed these ones. We have one that was remixed by Sharkmare right over there. But basically this allows you to grab onto an item, open up your hand menu, and then click on the install button, and it installs onto your avatar. And then once it's installed, you can open up the hand menu. You can see now I have these grabbing settings, and I set grabbable to on, or scalable on and off, or throwable on and off. So now I can have somebody actually grab and pick up my avatar. So could somebody please do that right over here? Somebody grab me. And there you go.
This is mine now.
Thank you, Shark. But yes, very, very cool installer. And this can be used to install literally anything that you could imagine inside of it, as well as you wouldn't have to use a floppy disk model. You could have, I've seen installers to where people have made them out to where it could be any object, any item, just open up the hand menu, install it onto the character. Makes it really easy to add on different things on top of your avatar. Okay, so now that we've gotten through kind of like some cool and interesting systems, we actually have some things that our two community members and also team member right here, Aegis, are going to be showing. Hello, Alex. Welcome. So they will be showing off some systems and gadget stuff that they've done with their character. We're going to be having, I guess, Sharkmere can go first.
Hi. So, I have done quite a bit with this avatar. One pretty unique example is the suit I'm wearing right now. Currently it's glowing white because it's in default mode. However, if I swipe my hand like this, it's now red. If I swipe it up, it's white again. Swipe it up again, blue. Swipe it down, white again. Swipe it to the right, green. These also do more than just be fancy colors. If I swipe down and it's red and swipe down again, I start shrinking. Which is a pretty much nicer way of just changing my scale. If I swipe up while it's blue, I grow. And then, of course, green allows me to modify gravity, because of course.
Woo!
Now, besides modifying gravity and shrinking and growing, I've also made custom locomotion systems, like this locomotion here, where I was like, walk run is nice, but what if I could just have free access walk run to breakdance and wall run? So I did that.
There they go.
So you can also do a backflip with it.
Oh. I think they backflipped over me.
Yes, I did.
Yes, which is such a cool and unique way of locomotion to being based around your gestures and movement just straight through your hand. It's a really cool system.
Whee. Yeah. I also, as Nex said before, have my own version of the grabbable avatar system, which I think you can see this menu. Can you? Yeah, you can. So it has a few more options, which here allows an attach toggle, which basically when someone's grabbed with it and then brought close to, for example, their head, chest, or any other body node, it'll attach to that body node. Deparent toggle, so you can set whether or not you get kicked out of the anchor when it's let go. Scalable toggle, so that the anchor can be scaled while the person is being held, and of course also the throwable, which is reworked a little bit from the original code. And yeah,
why don't you turn on attach?
But yeah, also another thing is you can deparent from someone either by clicking jump, or for example, if you don't want to press jump or you can't press jump right now, you can just open the grabbable settings menu also, and there is a detach button in the grabbable settings menu. So you don't have to press the jump button.
So is there any more systems that you would like to show?
Yes. One more avatar system I have actually still over there, which I can snipe from over there.
Sure, he's coming on over. I'm gonna move their body.
So this avatar is a small, like, conceptual avatar where it's not quite 3D. It's orthographic. It's two-dimensional from every perspective. So technically a 3D object, but it's orthographic. Now, currently the Y-axis is not actually changing. However, I have a toggle for that. So when I enable that, if you now look at me from directly above, I will be very much squished. And if you look at me from lower than where I am, I actually get very, very long. Or that might be a bit difficult for you to do. I can just get bigger. That might be better. Oh, if I get bigger than you, like this, and then loom over you,
that's
I'll
not
just
scary
go
at all.
very, very long.
Okay then. Very
Yeah, that's
interesting
just,
indeed.
a little more conceptual avatar system that I've worked on. And I have one final thing that I can show, which is on one of my more recent avatars, which is the avatar itself is made by Toastador.
Syndicate Task Force. Exosuit initialization complete. All systems.
On this avatar, I have some sound effects, so I have hydraulics that happen when I shift around, and also I have step sounds when I move. But besides that, I also do have this little voice box here, which is actually where my voice comes from and where I hear from. So if Nex takes this and just...
I can also mute him as well, which is pretty nice. I love how they're still explaining. Okay, well, thank you very much for that, Sharkmare. Love the stuff that you've been doing out with your characters and design and everything, and also the mechanisms. It is awesome and great. And then we also have a very cool system that was actually built out by Ryuvi, correct? This is something quite interesting, you guys. I think you guys are going to be very impressed by this.
Okay, to preface this, there is a device that I'm wearing right now that looks like a headband, and more or less it's like a brainwave reading device used for like meditation or for like mental like well-being and such, called the Muse 2. Now, if you've been seeing online, there have been people that have been using this to control their avatar with. Let me get the... this will better explain it. So, using that device, there's multiple different electrodes and a couple of other sensors that go behind the ear that determine which different brainwave it reads, as well as it has a heart rate monitor as well, and it checks your blood oxygen level as well.
Yep, and if you guys can see all this data right here, this device that he's wearing, this Muse 2, it is having the different, we have the theta, beta, alpha, delta, gamma, alpha, and delta, beta, and theta. Is it theta?
Those are like mixes.
Yeah, mixes
like
of two.
Different ones.
We also have different emotions, such as for relaxation, focus, and the mood color. So you're getting this data in real time, and you're having this in VR. So, yes, this is live data right now that is being shown, that is being connected out from this device that Aegis has on their head, underneath their headset. We're also seeing right now your heart data and your eye data as well right here too, right?
Yep, the eye data is from the Vipro Eye and the face tracking attachment there too. So if I close my eyes...
Oh yeah, you can see it going down.
And I can
he's
left and right. As you'll see, two different lines, like the left and the right. Same thing with up here too, because you got like two sides of the brain, so it's reading either side of it. And so I thought of like, what if I could like use some of these as an input? And so I'm like, if I can focus enough and like at least hold down my touchpads or rest my fingers on my touchpads, it'll activate those kind of magical looking powers. There we go.
Cool. But yeah, this brainwave system and heart rate system and eye data system is such an amazing attribute here inside of Resonite, where you can actually have this data in real time while the user is using it and seeing that data right in front of you, which I think is just a very cool and amazing, unique thing about Resonite. Okay, so is there more systems that you'd like to show, or?
So, I think some others have seen it before in other streams, including the first one, is I have a shield or a weapon on me. Well, it's not just a shield. So I did some updates since then.
That's incredible.
And now it actually does stop projectiles as well. So I'm hitting secondary and it kind of swaps out using like value gradient drivers to kind of flip out the different spokes of it. And when it's in this mode, I hit primary and brings up the sword here. And if I glide it across a collider, creates these nice particle trails. As well as with the shield, if I bring both of my hands together and hit secondary, or no, was it secondary or primary? It was the other hand. There we go.
Making a bubble
It's
around
been a
them.
bit since I activated this. And if we go inside the bubble, some
Making a
sound
sound?
effects added it.
Oh, that's a nice ambience.
The
Dope.
only other things I would probably have is I have headlights
Look at that.
for when it gets dark. And my eyes do, when they do blink, the lights gradually close and open as well. And even when I flashlight on, I have still a emission from my eyes.
That is spectacular.
As well as an effect changing from my casual clothes to my armor as well.
Yeah, you basically have digital clothing.
Yep. I also
Very
have a
awesome.
name tag that changes depending on how many times I've respawned.
Here, let me
It
actually
picks a random
show
time.
it. Oh yeah, like here's the one of the name tags that you have right here.
Yep, looks like a hologram-esque. And I'm gonna respawn real quick. This one I didn't make. This one I even made for quite a few of us. Pretty much all of us on the team. A copy of like this kind of font here. It does gradually change color as well too. And lastly but not least, I do have a hand cannon as well too.
Oh yeah. Actually, would you
one
like
of-
me to show that
yeah.
through your POV, or do you want me to show it through the camera like this?
It's probably better off through the POV.
Okay. Here, so I'm gonna give it to POV for Aegis.
So with this one, I have like a couple dynamic bones here, and when I equip it, it opens up this little hologram sight here. Then I can slowly pull the trigger on my controller and rotate the cylinders. I also have a bayonet that I can just toggle
Nice.
on and off using the same gradient rainbow as well too. I've been working on making a modular weapon system as well too, to make it easier to make potentially a game with it.
I also love the little smoke effects that are coming through it as well, like right when you're done shooting the gun. It's a nice little touch.
I even made it, or at least I hope it's gonna work, a charge shot whenever I'm doing that magic effect. Totally not inspired by Destiny. Come on. Actually, I'm just gonna look at the graph here. Come on.
But yeah, this weapon as well as your armor settings and
And
Exactly.
I still got things to work on that. At least to make the
Nice.
sound effect for it.
So when the effect goes, so basically to get from what people were saying is when your armor activates from a certain emotion that you're having or a certain brain wavelength, it makes the weapon more powerful, or it has like
It's
a
like a
sort of
charge shot.
yeah.
It instead of shooting a bullet, it shoots like a light beam, like a laser. Where's my multi-tool? Did I delete my multi-tool?
And I can't grab your gun. Sad. I want to grab it. I'm too low level. Okay.
Although
Well,
I
thank you
could
so much for that,
manually do this
Aegis, for
later.
showing off your systems and gadgets. Aegis has spectacular systems and gadgets, as well as so many other people from our community. As Sharkmare messes around with their little gadget right over here.
They're zooming across the place.
Yeah. And our next little area we have the what we call the queen of gadgets. We have Gearbells gadgets right over here on the table, which you can locate it through Gearbells Toyshop. I'm sure you guys have seen Gearbell out and about in their garage, tinkering and making some really cool items and stuff. And we'll be messing around with a couple of gadgets that they have created. So we got a computer right here. All right, let's turn it on.
Maybe I should do average instead of just left.
So this is a funny little item where if I'm kind of tapping on it, it's just going to be writing out text. Which I think is quite funny. Also got a clipboard right here. Here we're all start writing on that. Okay, check the records. Yeah. Very good. We also have this fun little game. This is like a mixology game. I will click on play with it, and then we'll start it out. Let me start with... I'll start with blue and red. Woo! Excellent. So pretty cool potion making game, as well as we got a whip here, made out by Gearbell. All these items on the table right here are made out by Gearbell. We also have this fun game, Knife Hit.
I'll set this over here.
Go a little bit out with my viewpoint. There we go.
Actually, I think I know how it's working.
Ooh.
Never mind.
Ooh.
That makes sense now.
We just gotta do 3 more. See if I can do it. Oh, I messed up. But yeah, really, really awesome items, and there's even more gadgets and cool stuff that Gearbell has made out, and you can get that straight through their folder. Thank you again so very much for watching today's stream, everyone. And if you're also watching this in the land of YouTube, please hit on that subscribe button and the notification button, even if you don't really like to. I promise it helps us out greatly if you just click on that, and then more people can see it, and then it expands the realms, and it's just very nice when you do that as well. And it's free. It's free to just click the subscribe button and the bell. So you should do it. Okay, but thank you again also to Aegis and Sharkmare and this moth right over here, Nyx, for being with us. And we did have Electra with us, but they seem to have...
Electra's approaching.
Oh!
No, they're coming quickly.
Well, then you better come over here fast, because we're doing outros.
Very, very slowly approaching us.
We're gonna hear them.
They're almost there. They're almost here.
I'm almost here.
Oh, of course.
Here I am.
Okay, well, come on over here so we can all say goodbye together. Bye, everyone. Thank you again.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Y'all have
Goodbye.
Have a nice Kwanzaa.
Yes, enjoy that.
Bye.